on-time player. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Chris. Not much.
We buy the like pre-cooked bacon from Costco.
That stuff is surprisingly good.
It turn it's actually pretty good, and you pop it in the microwave for however long you like your bacon cooked, and it comes out well. A lot easier than normal bacon. Mm, nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you guys tried to pursue her out of the city, and you were able to um, use these as spell um, through the spell scroll clairvoyance to view their destination, realizing that the destination was to a like set of coordinates that um, aren't in your registry of known coordinates as spectral pioneers, but based on your extrapolations, was to uh, more than likely directed to like where a specific planet is going to be in the sky. Um, right, you would need to like crack some kind of cipher to be able to do that. Um, People have attempted to do that to be able to arrive at those planets, but you know, you have to really understand like your movements relative to them and where they're going to be. Um, which those planets move through the sky a little more irregularly than the normal stars. So that's sort of why they're seen as being associated with the gods. Um, you know, yeah, yeah, the silver psychopomp. Yes. It's true. Yeah.
Oh. Um, is that like to make sure that they honored the Sabbath? Because I know that like really Orthodox Jews have certain rules with like light switches and cooking and certain things. Um, so I don't know.
Hmm.
Mm.
Uh, hanging in. We're um we were both furloughed um for the government shutdown, and then Jamie found out over the weekend that she was laid off. Um, so it's being challenged in the courts, but it's not great. Um, but we're uh we're doing okay. Yeah. Um, doo, doo, doo. What's that? So we're just waiting on Quentin. There he is. Speak his name.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
For Fjork Rugrog is a little sad because everyone but Oscar Elmstone forgot about his birthday. Just teasing.
Oh shit! Did I forget your birthday, dude?
Yes, but it's okay
Oh
because
damn.
I for it was the 28th. It's been a while, but I forgot Nate's this year, like completely spaced on it, and I talked to Nate a bunch, and so I was like, when you forgot mine, I was like, it's fine. I'm just
Dude,
gonna wait a
I'm really
couple weeks and then
sorry. It
tease him.
was, you know, that week going into the first was stressful for us because, the government shut down and yeah, it's just been a stressful time, dude. I'm sorry.
I figured that's why
I'll send you I'll
I'm
send you your gift later.
I'm more just teasing because I forgot yours this year too. So
Yeah, cool. I don't normally forget them though. I feel bad.
oh,
All
good.
right.
Yeah, Oscar Elmstone sent me a nice message on the crystal. He sent me a
Oh, wait,
little.
what?
Oscar Elmstone sent Fark a little text on the little crystal thing.
He said, "You're the only one I can talk to." Just kidding.
um, are we in a new map? Is there a new map we should have pulled up or something?
No, not right now.
Uh, is Dan gonna come back? I was so confused. He started talking a lot in the chat.
No, I don't think so.
By the way, I got the new Mario Party
Oh, cool.
for my Switch, and it's pretty good. There's a pro mode that makes it like more skill based, um, and not as much like luck based. So it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's fun. I've been playing Hades 2. Hades 2. Um, I'm pretty much done with it though. I've pretty much 100%ed it. So, um,
I got
but
Kevin into Sworn.
Sure.
it's been good times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
I liked Sworn. Um, but yeah, I've beaten both runs on 32 Fear, up and
Holy.
down, baby. F you, huh? I don't remember, dude. I I do the palm. So I'm not like really going. I'm just waiting. I just play until I get like good builds, you know. But I still win more often than I don't. Um, but you know I always start with the jeweled palm. So I don't do re-rolls. I just go and see what the fates have in store for me, you know. Um, but you know, and then that covers up for some of the, like because like I have hubris on, so like you which like doesn't matter much if you're not playing like a magic based build, you know, like if you're not using like omega moves, it doesn't really matter, but it does if you are. Um, you know, you just got to make sure that you have some amount of like magic gain coming through, and um uh the jeweled palm, because like it persists throughout like the rest of the run. It's the one you get uh from Persephone and Hades. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have. Sorry, sorry. Anyways, I just run with those, but so like I don't go with like a particular build in mind. I just kind of adapt to whatever weapon I'm using, and I always just use the ones that have the thirst. So I just kind of change it up every time, and eventually got it. You know, I banged my head against the wall, but you know, the runs that I got it on, I only did rivals up to 2, the Valve rivals. Um, I feel like on Valve Rivals 3, like Valve Rivals 4, like I've beaten both, but I do it without any other Vals on because like I just don't I don't find it fun to get to that point and then to lose. And yeah. hmm Yeah, it's hard. And the one that I finally prevailed on going up, I just had a fuck ton of health. Like it was one where it was like I really leaned into like the abilities that gave you like extra health and then gave you like, you know, damage reduction. I think I had Aphrodite, I had who else gives you like health boost? Poseidon. Um, you know, like every time I have yeah, Hephaestus gives you health based on, I think I had him. I had like a lot of defensive ones and it was just like that was the thing, like it took a long time. And the other thing too that helps a lot is I had the hex that you get the like you resurrect an enemy. That hex is broken, dude. Because like if you level up that one, it's I think it's called Knight's Bloom. Um, but if you level up that one, like the enemy will do all the damage for you. Like like you can just avoid getting hit and the enemy will take out the boss. You have to get the boss to the point that he's summoning enemies, but like that's not that hard. Um, and then, uh, but then they'll just solo the boss. Like they'll just solo Typhon like easy. It takes a while, but you know, then that gives you time to learn all his patterns and stuff. Um, you just like dodge things and you know throw in damage where you can, you know, but you can be a lot more patient. Um, you know, I mean, time, if you're using the clock, then that's tough, but um, you know, it's not that bad. I don't know. Um, but I there's weapons that I just hate. Like I don't like the black coat. I think that one sucks. Um, the I'm hit and miss on the skulls. It depends on the aspect. Um, and the daggers are not the best for me. Um, but the staff is pretty good. Yeah, that's the one that I'm the best at. That's the one that I will use if daggers have thirst. Yeah, yeah, the Dark Triad thing. Yeah, that fully leveled up, and that's one that you have to have like fully leveled up because like you're leaving a lot of damage on the table if you don't for a lot of risk, you know. Um, but that one's pretty tough. I think the skulls, if you have the Medea one, if you get used to using that one is that I think is my best one. That one is completely fucking busted. The aspect of Medea on the skulls. And then the axe is really good. I really like the axe a lot. Anyways, we could talk about it later. We could take it offline. But yeah, I've been playing it. I'm more or less wrapped up. Like I've got to do some of the chaos trials still. Like I haven't done those, and there's a few prophecies left based on those that I have to do. But I've done everything else. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm sure that there's tons of dialogue that I still have to unlock, and right now I'm working on like giving uh like giving nectar to the gods to fully level them up. But I've got all the people in the crossroads except for one maxed out relationship wise. Like um I've unlocked all the cosmetics. Like I've just been grinding that game since I've been off work for 2 weeks. So but I'm pretty much done. I'm probably gonna move on to Pokemon or go see Yote. Anyways, we are in the Crystal Crescent City, guys, and it's a bummer that Lou's not here. Just because we were gonna, I think, plan the heist. Um, so we'll just pick up there, I think.
Who else shall wield you?
You guys chased Martha out of town. Found out that there's something else going on with some of the church, or at least this church. And for whatever reason, they were trying to help one of the members of the Rothsler Droff family take power of the human contingency on Crystal Crescent City. But you guys brought some of that corruption to light. I think you turned over some of that evidence to the police, and so he will not be installed as the leader of the human delegation. So it's pretty good. Before you leave back to the Dwarven Realm to go to the annual ball on the Clan of Females, you are going to meet with Zan, the head of the Thieves Guild, to get the rundown on how to do this heist. So you enter the Thieves Guild, and once again, he's not meeting you in person, but you are sort of remote voice conferencing with him and the sort of concierge at BE Holders Outfitters in like a back room, and she's there, and we're just standing to the side, and he's like, well, if it isn't my favorite lawman now, so you guys here you guys are helping the law. I'm not opposed to that if it's to your advantage. You can find something, something to benefit from. We ready to get the rundown on getting in this vault?
I think so. Our resident thief is Uh, busy, but we can take notes for him.
Good. That's what I need, but feel free to ask questions as you need them. So, you have an invitation, and you'll be leaving today with the official invitation to the ball. That is for one Fjark Regrold and his guests. Um, so you can arrive with your crew. Uh, Security will be tight there. You won't be allowed anything that could be considered a weapon. Um, Although if uh, you're smart about it, and maybe talk to Bruggen here, you might be able to smuggle something small. Um, Maybe you can disguise something on your person, but be ready to for that if you need anything, um, weapons, arcane foci, things like that. You'll have to figure out how to get through the door. Otherwise, you'll check them. You'll check them at code check. Now, um, I have uh, some specialists who will. I've been working for years on this, and they will be there as servants. What you need to do when it's time, you need to one figure out uh, some of the countermeasures on the vault. Figure out how to get in. Information is sparse. Those female dwarves are uh, they run a tight ship. Got to figure out in discussions, find out what you can about the vault. You'll have an hour. You should mingle, get to know people. Um, get to know some lady dwarves, Fjark. To turn on the charm. Um, and once you're ready to go, you give my people the signal, and they will take your place in the party while you find a way out of the party and down to the vaults. You'll have then 2 hours to make your way through the vaults to get to the vault, and an hour to come back. Um, and when it's time to go, you get the things you need, you get the things I need, and you take off. Leave the party, hand over what you've taken to my crew. They will leave as through the servants' quarters, and call it a day, huh? I doubt it. Um, yeah, on the way in, but then they just have you turn over your weapons. Weapons, anything that can be seen as a um, no, no. A lot of people have, magical uh, accessories that help them. As long as it won't be perceived as a weapon, then it'll be fine. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say I have no idea what you're talking about, but sure, I trust you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, extra dimensional hole, 10 feet deep. Or did they change it? Oh, 6 feet in diameter, 10 feet deep, 6 feet in diameter. Cylindrical space. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you'd be able to bring it in. It's I'll even say like it's like a fine silk, like a black handkerchief. Um, but like the black, it's like black on black, embroidery, and it's like embroidered with like, intricate like paisley patterns, So it's not like just a plain black cloth. Like it would look good on like a, suit of fine clothes. Um, he's like way ahead of you. It's the least I can do. And you see that like a closet opens, the concierge opens a closet, and there's like perfectly tailored sets of fine clothes for each of you. So each of you get a set of fine clothes. How they got your measurements, who knows? Been here a couple times, but nobody's ever taken measurements. But he's like, so yeah, so I guess the thing then is you can get in with all your shit, but you know, you need to figure out. From what I understand, the vault is directly below the ballroom, um, and it's kind of the main compound on the island of the Clan of Females. Um, the other thing is that uh, as you go down, um, you will. Uh, the one thing I know is that below the vault is a place where they load it, a dock under the sea, underwater, under the island. So if you can somehow figure out a way, if things go, pear shaped, I do know that there might be an escape down instead of up. You follow? As in, you go to the vault, and where the vault is, there may be a separate entrance to the vault under the sea. And if you can escape through the ocean, if you had a submersible vessel or the Snow White's syndrome. Yeah.
Hmm. I didn't think about that. Um,
Roll history.
be able to roll history on this too?
Yeah. I'll give you
Oh.
disadvantage because it's like the dwarven people and.
Oh, okay. Let me just roll again, and we'll take whichever's lower.
No.
Oh, I got the
Same
same thing.
So Fjark, you have no fucking clue. You know, you have spent a lot of time in the human realm. You are not a clan dwarf, so like your understanding of like dwarven geopolitics is fairly limited. But Oz, being a student of the world and someone who just considers like knowledge, power, uh, you think that it is more likely that like like well you would know that the as with like any faction, they're not a monolith, and so there are likely people within the clan of females that would welcome a change uh, from the status quo and would find it welcome. Particularly, that there is a contingency of females that wish to be able to like make matches for love and not to do this whole like sort of state-run you know baby making thing that they do. Um, but um, the group that's in power feels that that type of thing would lead to chaos and anarchy in their society, and so they would like to probably hold on to power regardless of whether or not um, the Snow White syndrome is actually um, cured.
I'll turn to my friends and say, maybe we keep it on the down low, you know. In my eyes, Fjark is already as attractive as he could be, just because of how, good he looks. But I I think, well, we could talk about, he defeated the great evil wizard Goo and all sorts of things. It might not have as much social currency as uh, the Snow White syndrome, but
Just being a spectral pioneer is a pretty difficult achievement.
yeah, we can
Even if
hype him up.
maybe you guys fell backwards into it.
And we'll totally say that we chased Martha out of town and not that she totally outplayed us. We can share that story too.
I am a pretty persuasive guy. Pretty persuasive.
I don't know if
I
I
got
like.
+5.
Oh,
I was a merchant. My livelihood depended on me making deals.
Bear, you don't have to do that. I'll
There,
be his
please.
manservant.
You are
Are you guys doing this in front of Zan?
yeah.
Sure, why not?
Zan's like, why are you guys trying to make this complicated? Like they know who you are. You were spectral pioneers. Like just show up. And
There.
then, get some intel, talk to people, maybe get somebody drunk, figure out what's going on with the vault. That's just the one thing I haven't been able to get any intel on is right. So
There, I don't think we need to. You are an honorable orc, and my ally and compatriot. I would never have you pose as my manservant. Hold your chin high. We can figure something else out.
I don't want to, like, look, man, if you're into this, I don't want to yuck your yum if that's what you want to do.
Well, see, I want to know if I'm getting the hint, the vibe that Bears like kind of wants to play as like a butler.
Krista.
We have a phrase in the wizarding community. We can pretty woman him, which is where we do a bit of a makeover. I actually don't. I don't have disguise self, but the nice part about being a wizard is I could probably put in my spellbook super easily if we found a scroll. Or I guess like maybe there has to be some spell that makes you hot, right? I, or we could find like a dwarven hairdresser or something that like could make his beard look good and like, you know, get this.
um,
I don't either, man. I gave them to you, but I don't remember how I hand stuff out, man. I don't.
is having grills. I'm gonna do another history check.
Yeah, dude. I think you think that a grill would be the best way to attract a female dwarf.
I think this is a great idea. Let's do this.
Wait a second. Hold on. I need to roll history. Okay, don't put grills on your teeth.
No, I'm sure. I think a grill is a good idea. I've
Guys,
seen them a lot in the human realm.
guys, I know we haven't known each other long, but let's just accept that, you know, Bear is the brawn and Bruggen is the feet and Fjark, you're the heart. I'm the brain. So I'm gonna have to make this decision executively and cut you guys out of it. Yeah, I mean, keep them in the back pocket. You'd never want to have your back pocket empty. You always want some sort of scheme. I may let you forget.
He's like, all right, seems like you guys are ready. Don't forget your thieves' tools, and do your best. And if you get caught, we never talked. Yeah, I mean, if look, I mean, you take however long you need, but you have 3 hours total. You'll spend the first hour of the ball. The ball is 4 hours. You need to spend. I would suggest you spend the first hour gathering information. That will be when my people are ready to take your place. You will need to find a way to create a distraction at that moment to sneak out and allow yourselves to be replaced by my crew. Then, when it's time, when you're done, you need to go down, come back. You have 3 hours, but you got to get back because when the ball ends, you like the real you needs to be there so that you can take off. My guys will, of course, take their place again as servants. You follow?
Is there a I was gonna say, is there a plan B in case things go wrong?
Well, if things go wrong, let's say you trigger some stuff and you don't want to have to fight your way through the entire uh, you know, group of the Planet Female security forces all the way up to the surface and get out, and then you're on an island that they control strictly, and a couple miles from the shore where your ship will likely be. Then, like I said, if you can find a way to, uh, get out through the underwater passage, then that might be a way out if things go pear-shaped. And again, if they do, then my people will keep pretending to be you um, until the end, and they'll go back to your ship, and
And you're
hopefully you don't
doing
get
all
caught.
of this for a deck of cards?
I need a deck of yes, there will be a specific deck of cards. I need that. Um, I need that there. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's not a bad idea.
He's like, well, if you need masks, I do happen to sell some. Those won't be free. I already got you the fine clothes, but I am an adventure outfitter, so one gold apiece.
I can cover you, no worries.
Yeah, so are you thinking like are we thinking like bank robber masks, or you're thinking like masks like, Richard Nixon masks or whatever from Point Break? I mean, I'm like full like put them over your head, or just like a like bandana around your, like nose and mouth. That's what I'm asking. Okay. It's not a masquerade ball, but yeah, you're wearing masks. Okay. Yeah. Roll it up, man.
So,
I'll make that
so
however it's made.
we're not trying to look like people. We're trying.
When you
We're
leave the
trying to look like
ball,
animals.
you'll want to be incognito. So you got to sneak through the halls of their place. That's crazy, man. That's cool though. I like that. Um, it's kind of like a dino rhino.
So we're gonna do like full, like steal robbing a bank masks. Okay,
like Halloween masks, man.
that would be
Okay.
fun. Maybe this should be a costume party. It is Halloween. How did you randomize this?
So, yeah, he gets you those that are 1 gold a piece, and you have Titanothere masks
Oh, all of us are wearing the same masks.
for when you leave the party. Yeah, unless you, yeah. Cool. He's like, well, I think that's all of our plans in place. You know, get out there, knock them dead. And by the way, the deck of cards I need, if you choose to draw from it, I will know. I know how many cards are in it. And just don't fuck me on that. That's all I ask. I will know, and I will hunt you down. No one will remember your names if you screw me on this.
In character, Oz is a little scamp, and I'm definitely a contrarian. So now I'm like, how could I draw a card without him knowing?
Out of character, I'm scared because it could derail some things. But I'm excited because I've never done it. I've never used this item before, and I am curious to see how it shakes out.
Neither.
So, alrighty.
Wait, Quentin, do you know what this is? Out of character?
I do not know what this is.
That makes it so much better. It's gonna
Yeah,
be so
you're gonna be
fun.
surprised. Just keep it in. Yeah, don't say anything. Quinn, don't look anything up. Just keep it. You know, it'll be a couple weeks, but we'll get there, and you'll have fun. I hope. Okay. So you guys head out, and we make our way through the astral corridor back towards the Dwarvish realm. It's going to take a few days floating through space on your ship that can now both fly and go underwater. So your ship has been upgraded, and it's kind of cool. So it's like an eel shaped ship, and there should be a map of it. If you guys haven't looked it up, it's called the Unagi, I think, or the eel ship Unagi. So you can see that it's kind of like a wooden eel ship. It's got these like, this like fin along the bottom and the big fin on the back that sort of propels it through the water as it floats. Now it's got a glass dome around the top so that it can actually submerge into the water. But it's also along the sides now, and I don't have a different picture of it, but you have sort of like that bottom fin, but like side fins, almost like a cuttlefish. And those were made with like the dragon wings you obtained and some of the other items. And for flight, those actually like if you've ever seen a cuttlefish like swim, they kind of like ripple and they light up with like almost bioluminescent light. Um, and that's how it sort of hovers. It doesn't have great speed in the air. This was designed to be a submersible vessel, which means that it has the weight and the hull density of a ship that is designed for high pressure, and not one that is designed for soaring through the air or aerodynamics. But it can fly. It's just that its flying speed is on the slower end of airships. But in the water, it is an entirely different story.
Sick.
So Um, anyways, you can now also set, just because this is kind of semi-spelljammer rules, so your little pocket of air as you're flying through the astral corridor, you can set it so that it is completely submerged, which means that anybody who tries to invade your pocket of air would find themselves underwater, and if their ship is not designed for that, it would completely screw them over. You could also do it where you're flying and then there would be no water, so if their ship doesn't have flight capabilities, it would actually just enter your pocket of air and then fall down to the bottom of the sphere and fall out of your pocket of air. So you could do that too, but again, it would, weirdly enough, slow your speed down even going through the astral corridor.
So wait, hang on. So I don't really know what Spelljammer rules are. Like, you would mean that we would project a field of water out around our ship while we're in the astral corridor?
Yeah. So like normally in Spelljammer rules, like if you have like, let's say you have like a ship that's, you know, like that can fly, right? It's a pocket of air around the whole ship. And that's how like people in the astral sea have air, you know, and it has like a supply of air, you know, and so like if you run out, then you got to stop somewhere else that has its own sort of pocket and it sort of re-ups. So like major land masses in the astral sea. So this is like in the realms. If you end up in a realm, then your ship resets, you know. So, but if you're like a sailing vessel, then you're like sailing on the sea through the astral corridor, and you have a sphere of land of sea and air, right? So it's like special seawater, and oxygenated air. So
nice.
Yeah, and then if you're in the water, then you could basically be flying through the astral corridor in like a big sphere of water, which means that, you know, if somebody enters your space, now if they have their own pocket of air and they have air, then there's going to be a little bit, you know, but you'll be underwater. But it would put them at a big disadvantage. Like the two bubbles merge when they get close to each other. Yeah, I've been reading up on some Spelljammer rules, and I'm not really ready to run a ship-to-ship combat yet, but I want to be. I'm just trying to, you know, it's kind of complicated.
Cool.
And but anyways, that's that. So as you guys are traveling, anything you want to do in the downtime?
I want to make the grill.
Oh yeah, okay.
What do I need to roll?
That's going to be I guess sleight of hand. If you have a tool proficiency that you think would apply, then it'd be that.
So shipwright is a combination of carpentry and forging, and I think you said that I have half proficiency with either one of those.
Yeah, so I'd say like probably smith's tools would be like the closest thing, or yeah, like yeah.
So our proficiency is +3, so would that be a +2 or a +1?
I'll round up to a +2. That's fine.
Okay, and then is that using? That would probably be using dexterity.
I would say it's dexterity for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so +2, so +4. Gotcha. Oh no.
So you make a grill, and it technically fits on Fjark's teeth, but it looks it's kind of bulky, and Fjark, if you try to talk with it, you're kind of like drooling a little bit.
I tell you what I did. Okay, I had these 10 gold teeth, and I literally just took the gold off the old teeth. They're like not really shaped to Fjark's teeth, and I just kind of tacked them together.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like a football mouth guard.
Yeah.
Of just mashed together gold.
Cool.
Bear, I appreciate your efforts, but I don't.
No, you got to do it like it's in your mouth, man. You got to talk.
Yeah.
Fair, I appreciate your efforts, but I still think this is gonna work out.
It will wonderfully. Just keep it in your back pocket. And you now here.
If you say so, and I'll like pull it out, dripping with sweat, and I'll put it in my back pocket.
Ally's like, I think it looks quite dashing, Master Regro.
I don't think dwarven ladies will find that dashing at all.
Maybe you can forge a new fashion statement.
I don't think I'm ready to walk down the red carpet yet.
He just keeps like going about his business. As you guys are going, the next day, and I think I gave you guys a long rest already.
If you can give me one, because I used some stuff in the chase.
Okay. Let's make sure everybody has one. Long rest. You guys, here on the like communication crystal on the ship, that there is a distress call at a way station. There are occasionally, some people do, the travel between realms is, anywhere between like 3 days to a week. And, sometimes ships fall into distress and, have to, stop somewhere. Sometimes they just need to resupply. So like there are way stations throughout. And the other thing too is like ships move at different speeds through the astral corridor. So your ship is fairly fast, but some ships take longer. And so they do need to just stop along the way. And halflings, their caravans, they actually walk. They like pull wagons or they have beasts of burden. And they go what they call the long way through. And so they do a pilgrimage through the realms, through the known realms. And, their travel between realms can take months. So there are sort of way stations throughout, and mostly they're used by halflings. But you hear a distress call at a way station that is you're coming up on.
That is not my decision. I fix boat. I do not choose where we go.
Oz or Fjark, you have an opinion?
I'll leave it up to Fjark. I feel like this is his mission.
No, we're finding your thing.
Oh, I guess that is true.
You should take the lead on this one, Oz.
Sorry, what were the options again?
So it's a way station. So think like kind of a space station sort of thing, but more like just kind of like a floating dock, and usually like kind of like an inn, somewhere where people can resupply. But there's a distress call coming from the one that's coming up. Normally you pass by them going pretty fast, but this one is has an SOS. They need assistance.
I'm down to stop unless you guys think it's a bad idea.
Okay. That sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, what do we see?
So you come up on a, like the astral sea is sort of lapping at the planks of a like dock. You can dock your ship. and it's probably a dock that has like about half a dozen moorages. There is like a single small vessel tied to the dock, and that might be the vessel that is there for the people that sort of maintain this station if they ever have to like evacuate or leave. But it is tied off. There are no other vessels there, and the lights inside the building, think like just kind of like an inn, right? On like a big floating, like a floating inn, slash tavern. And the lights are off and they're dark, but everything seems fairly well maintained. Like it looks like the dock was, recently swabbed. Not within like it doesn't look like it's been, you know, totally neglected, for longer than a couple days, you know.
Weird. So does it just kind of feel like people disappeared? I guess there's no trace of like people at all.
I mean, the lights are off, but yeah, I mean, you'd have to go in to see if you see any people.
Feeling brave. So you guys coming along?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me one sec. I probably should fix my spells because I haven't fixed them in a while, but the lights are off and it's quiet, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Can I do detect magic? See if there's anything going on. All right. My last 10 minutes. So I'll cast detect magic before we go into the scary area. Do I sense anything?
No. Your detect magic doesn't sort of show any magic outside the ordinary. Obviously you sense magic off like your magical items. And there's always like sort of an ambient field of magic, just under the influence of like the thaumic relay network, but sort of the weave of magic. But you don't sense any magic coming from the building.
Okay.
So you open the doors. And these things are kind of on like a day-night cycle. So as you enter, you see a person who's sitting up, and he's drinking like a hot cup of coffee, and he's sitting with a candle that is sort of beginning to burn down to the end. And you see him sort of like fighting off the urge to sleep. And he's like, "Oh, we've got visitors. Great. Did you hear our distress call?"
Yeah, we did. Everything all right?
No. I am afraid to sleep.
You're afraid to sleep.
I need some sleep, but I need somebody to watch my back. And I fear that it's going to get me next.
What's going to get you?
Oh, I don't know what it is. It's just something that's my crew. I'm the last one. I'd leave, but I fear it will follow me. I can feel it.
Are you the only person left here?
He said yes. I mean, and you would know that these way stations tend to have like crews of like 5 to 10 people. You know, usually people to like, depending on how big they are, you know, they sort of like cook food and serve people that are stopping at the way stations, and you know, do various tasks. Sometimes they'll have like crews of like researchers that are there to research the astral corridor, the astral sea. So that's kind of part of these, but this one seems like it was just like kind of a you know, way station for travelers to stop on their way between realms. So it's just kind of like an inn, a tavern. But it would more than likely have, you know, 3 to 5 people working there. So he wouldn't have been the only one.
Bear is looking for traces of the other people.
He's like, I'm the last one left. I don't know, it's coming after people in their sleep, and I've been awake for 3 days. I can't let myself sleep, but I just need a break.
This is gonna sound bad, guys. I'm gonna take our team aside and say, maybe we should just like let him sleep and see if he like disappears or something. I don't know. I'm kind of spooked.
I'm just wondering where the other people went.
That's what I'm saying. Did they just like totally disappear out of thin air? Like
he says they are you guys are whispering this, so
yeah.
Leave him to it. Never mind.
He's trying to perceive our conversation.
Yes.
So this thing that got your crew in their sleep, like, how did it do that? Did it physically take them or something else?
He said, look, you know, we would go to bed, we'd wake up, one of us would be dead in bed. And then, you know,
with blood,
like,
or like how
that was
dead?
weird. The first time we thought, well, you know, the first guy, you know, we thought he just died in his sleep, right? I mean, he had a little bit of blood coming out of his ears, but you know, maybe he had a heart attack or some weird stroke or something. I don't know, you know. But then the second time it hit, like we thought, this is something's up, you know. This kid was young, you know, and of course, like, you know, they're like, I mean, the whole crew's like wrapped on the ship, you know. But I don't want to leave for fear of bringing whatever's here with me to wherever I go. Like that would be a disaster. But you know, this thing, I think it follows us around. Like it's, I don't know, it's something's killing them in their sleep. So then, you know, we was taking turns, you know, sleeping. So 2 people would sleep in a room, and the other person would stand guard outside the room. But that didn't work because one of the guys died in his sleep. The other guy slept right next to him.
Can I take a look around and see if there's any like signs of an animal or a creature moving on the floors or ceiling?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Survival or
yeah.
perception?
Go ahead and roll like a yeah. Go ahead and roll like yeah. I'd say like investigation or survival if you're looking for signs of a creature.
Okay, they're both -1, but I'm gonna go survival.
I'll do the investigation.
Okay, so 10 survival. You don't notice any signs of any creatures other than like the humans that have used this place. Oz, on an investigation, you also don't. A 19. You don't really. I'll say with the 19, you notice a like as you're looking around, you notice like one spot on the wall. It's like almost imperceptible, but you see like sort of like dots along the wall in like a sort of pattern, like almost like circular, like rings.
Okay. Wait, when you say spot on the wall, like, is it engraved? Is it painted?
It's almost like a handprint, but like an impression of just like rings side by side.
Sir, do you know if this was here before your troubles started?
Was that? I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, looks like a tentacle to me. Are you saying I'm here with some evil dream octopus?
I did not suggest that, but it's a good idea. Could I roll like Arcana to see if, because it seems like there's something here that's not physical. Like, do I know of any like curse or like spell that could do this to people? I guess specifically probably a curse.
Yeah, roll Arcana. I mean, there are ways to like, you've read about ways to like communicate with people in dreams, and like, certainly like what like the like people who travel the astral corridor have stories of all kinds of weird things that they encounter. So, but you're not aware of any spells or curses directly that could just like do this.
We got one more idea, guys, but it's a little dark. Are you guys cool with that?
Idea, sure.
Okay. I need to find one of these dead people. We're gonna wake them up.
Oh. Yes. Let us do this.
How do we ask this guy in a really nice way where his dead friends are?
Where are the bodies?
They're on the boat outside.
Okay. Try not to fall asleep yet. We'll figure out what's going on, and we'll head to the bodies.
Okay. He's like, you guys are all gonna leave me here?
Just come with us if you want.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, okay.
So he comes with you to the bodies. He shows you where they are. They're sort of, it's like a small little skiff, and they're sort of kept down below deck, all sort of wrapped up in white cloth. And there's 4 of them.
I'll maybe move one to be a little bit separated from the others, and then ritual cast, so it'll probably looks like me drawing like a chalk circle or something around it with some runes, and then I'll wake them up. Do you need the yeah, do you need the spell?
Yeah, you want to post it. It's easier.
See how do you post the Oh wait, is it this? Well, there we go.
Okay. So one of them like sort of like kind of rises up and turns to you.
Okay, let's see. 5 questions. Knows what it knew in life, including brief, cryptic, or repetitive. Oh boy. What killed you?
Bad dream, I think.
Do you remember any sensation from this dream?
It was a real bad dream, and I was dying in it, and then, what do you know? Died for real.
But I guess, were you clawed at? Were you afraid? Was it physical? Was it... that's a lot of questions, I just realized.
No, no, and no. And then he falls asleep, and he goes back to the grave.
Okay, well, maybe we try this again. I feel like we...
I forgot that I was not having a conversation with someone.
It's okay, you know.
All right, next. And we'll push him out of the circle.
Just
and
shove
pull
him
the
aside
microphone in.
unceremoniously.
And
No,
the guy's like, oh God, it's like their families are gonna hate this. Oh,
No, it's fine.
Oh,
They don't need to
no.
know.
This was my crew, and I've failed them. Oh.
We'll go to the next one. It doesn't have to be me that asks them, right? I can like let the other party members try.
It says you can ask, so I think it's
Oh
you.
shoot, you're right. Before I cast the spell, I'll just be like, "Hey guys, like whisper in my ear if you want me to ask something, okay?"
Okay.
Okay. We'll wake the second one up.
And he's like, oh.
I guess just to
And he
cover
looks at
my
you.
bases, what killed you?
I'm creature,
That is different.
evil dream octopus.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Dream Octopus. Dang, I feel like that might be everything we need. I don't know if we're gonna get more
I
out of
don't
it.
know if we need any more.
How did the Dream Octopus, like, squish you to death? I was about to ask another question, but I'll just stay with that one.
It was a nightmare.
What was the nightmare?
What was the nightmare? I forgot.
Dream octopus eat my brain.
Oh, wait. Out of character,
Oh.
I think I know what this is.
Yeah, me too. I'm
I
not
don't,
smart
I don't
enough
know
to
that
know.
you do.
Though.
I think. Okay,
I guess
maybe.
it's not, well, I want to spoil. It's not a certain enemy from a certain popular video game that came out a couple of years ago.
I guess you'll have to see.
Oh, son of a gun. Was the Dream Octopus humanoid?
No, it was
Arms
just,
and legs?
no.
Oh. Well, that doesn't help.
That's 3.
Oh, wait, I thought I got 5 questions.
You do. That's 3. I'm just telling you.
Oh, okay.
3 out of 5.
Okay. Was the Dream Octopus larger than a troll? 20 questions.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No.
No. Okay. Okay, we're making progress. Was it smaller than a human?
No.
And then he goes
And he
down.
goes down.
Okay, so it's somewhere between a human and a troll. Kind of a large, medium to large. This is good info.
So I think the only other thing we need to know is how to find it. But how can we ask these dead bodies how to find it when they
Well, the
only
issue
found
is-
it in their sleep?
I was going to say, we know how to find it. We know how to find it the bad way. I don't know if they'll know how to find it the good way.
Oh, I have a question. I know. Hang on.
Oh, wait. Okay.
I gotta make an intelligence check real quick. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's decent. Okay.
I feel like that counts, man.
What?
I feel like that's good.
Yeah. Okay. I think we ask the next one if the other people he fell asleep with were in the dream with him, because then maybe we could all fall asleep and
I had another idea, Bear. Since you're the strongest and toughest of us,
Yes,
you could
go
fall
on.
into a bit of a cat nap, and I could cast Detect Thoughts on you and see what you're thinking while you're sleeping, and then we'll wake you up before you get hurt.
Well, I am the strongest and the toughest, so that makes sense.
You don't have an octopus fetish, do you?
No, what? They taste good
Oh, good.
sometimes, but what do you mean fetish?
I just want to make sure you don't fall in love with whatever octopus creature attacks you.
What are you even
Bjork, what are you
talking about?
talking
Bjork, what? I don't
Bjork,
think we.
I think we need to ask about your octopus.
Yeah, yeah. Are you?
guess
Do you have an octopus fetish?
Not at all. No.
Okay, but you know what? The safer bet is to ask the third person next,
True.
and we throw the. Sorry, not throw. We respectfully push the person out of the circle and pull the next one on.
I'm gonna.
I love ritual casting.
I'm gonna quickly check, glance over my shoulder at the guy to make sure he's still awake.
He was dozing off. In fact, he was actually kind of leaning against your shoulder to like doze.
Oh shoot! Hey.
Okay. I'll poke him awake.
Thank you.
Oh wait, this is a good question for you, actually, sir. Were any of these individuals asleep at the same time or die around the same time?
Well, so the first guy you just talked to was the first guy that died, and he was in his room alone. So and we thought he died of a stroke. The second guy was the second guy who died, and we then were like, oh, something's up here. These other two guys, they were sleeping in the same room. One of them died. The other one slept through the whole thing. Then he woke up and he was like, oh shit. So then we was both trying to keep each other's awake, and we was supposed to be keeping watch of each other, but I think he was supposed to be awake, and I was taking a cat nap, and I must have fallen asleep, because when I woke up, I swear it was pitch dark, so I couldn't see that well, but I swear there was something floating above his head, and then I saw him convulsing, and then whatever it was, I don't know, it's like a dream demon, and I don't know. Then he was gone.
Okay. No offense, man, but none of that seemed relevant before. The dream demon.
I don't know. I don't know if I even saw it. I'm so sleepy, man. I don't know. It felt like that's what happened, but I don't know. I don't know if my mind's been playing tricks on me.
Well,
it was like there, and then it just like disappeared before my eyes. So I don't know if it was real or not. But my buddy died.
I don't think this is a shared thing, but I guess we should double check. I'll wake up the third person and ask, when you died, did you see your crewmate in the dream with you?
No.
Okay, well, that's pretty clear. I don't know if we have any other questions. Is there anything he wished he had done in life that he didn't get to do?
That's a good question. Well, actually, that's kind of sad because, like, it's over now. Here, I've got a good one. Is there anything you want us to tell your family? That's also sad. I'm sad now.
It was the one that broke Dad's favorite chair.
Man,
Boy, that's
that's rough.
kind of have a bunch of questions born out of morbid curiosity, but this hardly seems like the right time to do that.
Yeah. Let's just wrap this up. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite day of the week?
Orange, tiger, Wednesday.
Holy crap, those are all my favorite. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Actually, orange is Kevin's favorite color.
Those were all just my favorite. Did we just become best? Oh wait, he's dead. Fuck.
He's dead. Okay. It's not a shared delusion. It's a targeted attack. We just need to figure out the source.
And our friend here said that he thinks he saw something when it happened. So maybe your original idea was better. Maybe I go to sleep, and because I'm so robust, I will survive long enough for you to vanquish the foe as it hovers above my head.
Actually, don't hate that idea, but let me ask our friend, who is definitely not falling asleep, one more thing.
Yeah.
Who visited before this all started? Who was your last guest?
There was a group of gnomes. They stopped by and resupplied. They said they were, running low on ink and other things. We have kind of a general store situation going on here, so they needed stuff for their research, and then they took off. They come by every now and then. And that same day we got a resupply from our supplier.
Was there anything strange? Any, like, I guess, like, any goods that seemed off? Anything that shouldn't have been there?
No, nothing that I know of.
Man. All right, Bear. Let's send you in.
All right.
You're gonna go sleep?
Yeah, he'll put on his little Christmas tree hat. Because we had hats at some point. I forget. Oh yeah, it was at the ski place, the Barzaban or whatever. And he'll put that on and lie down, and he'll try and fall asleep, I guess.
Are you sleeping like are you sitting in the room watching him sleep, Oz?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for something to pop up and figure out what to do when that happens.
Okay. So you take up one of the rooms, and the guy's like, okay, do you mind if I've been awake for 3 days. Do you mind if I also sleep here with yous watching over me?
I can't guarantee your safety, just
That's
like I
okay.
can't.
I just need to sleep, and if maybe you can stop it before it kills me, whatever this thing is.
I will
But I'd
certainly
rather not
try.
sleep alone, and I gotta sleep. I gotta get some Z's.
Alrighty. I don't have to sleep because I'm a robot. So,
Okay.
yay.
That's great. This is perfect. So he goes to sleep in the same room. Fjark, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look for any creepy crawlies trying to attack Oz while he's doing detect thoughts. So I'm just gonna
How
be
are you doing
remaining
that?
vigilant.
Yeah.
Remaining awake and vigilant.
Okay. All right.
In the room.
Cool. Bear, how long are you gonna sleep for?
Oh, I don't know. I'll roll a d4. 4 hours.
Okay, so you sleep for 4 hours. Oz is watching. Fjark is watching Oz. Fjark, roll perception. Also, Oz, roll perception.
I am not good at, but hey, maybe I'll get really. Whoop. Oh no.
Okay.
Fjark, like you get like an eerie sense that there is something watching, but you just can't pin it down. It's just like the sense like something's like over your shoulder or like just kind of like, you know.
Okay.
And 4 hours pass and nothing happens. Bear wakes up. The one guy is just completely zonked out. And you know, nobody dies in their sleep.
Not what I was expecting.
No. I feel
Bear,
refreshed, but oh, did
you see anything?
Yeah, did I see anything?
In your dreams? No.
Yeah. Well,
no, you dreamed of Nori and you know, what could have been.
There were these beautiful women, and
yeah,
that's it.
Well, you don't have to go into too much detail, but
well, we were on the beach, and sorry.
I know how that dream goes. We can stop there. But anyways, well, I guess it's good that y'all got some sleep. I guess we just watch over our friend here, because he's gonna stay asleep for a bit longer. Yeah, I guess we just keep watch over him because, like, I'm worried he's gonna die.
Yeah, but then what happens when we leave, right? We haven't solved this thing. Maybe we need to not look at him when he's sleeping.
Okay.
Maybe because we were looking, or you were looking at me, maybe because you were looking, it didn't attack. I don't know.
I wonder... I just, like, detect magic didn't show anything. So I'm trying to think of where this could be coming from. He said he didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. I did notice that indentation. Maybe we can take more of a look around it. Do you think you could carry our friend around on your back, Bear?
Yes, I could do that.
Okay. Let's grab him and kind of go on a tour.
All right.
All right. What's your marching order?
Probably Bear in the middle since he's got our vulnerable guy.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first since I am of the inquisitive mind, and maybe Fjart can keep an eye on the guy that's on Bear's back.
Yeah.
Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah.
All right. So you go around. You know, there's a handful of rooms. It's kind of a small inn and tavern. You know, it's a handful of rooms. You know, you can see that like the staff rooms are down on the first floor, and like all the, you know, like guest rooms are upstairs. And they were mostly using the staff rooms. And you know, you look around. Roll a perception or investigation. So you notice, like, particularly on like around like corners of walls, you notice more of those like little markings, like in the, you know, it's like kind of like you know, this is kind of like a wooden structure, and they maintain, like, to keep from like corrosion and stuff, they sort of keep it like polished, you know, polished wood and everything. So like these are spots where it's like, you know, if you touch the wood of the walls here, like, you know, it would leave like some kind of fingerprints, and these are sort of like those like rings, you know, like two sort of rows of like, you know, rings.
So these are less of like a... I was thinking it was like a symbol, but it's more like a fingerprint than a symbol, is what you're saying.
Octopus suction cups, maybe?
Yeah, roll. I would say that you, like, putting that together, Bear, you're like, oh, that's what this looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. I guess can we just keep an eye out for like where these are most concentrated, or maybe?
Yeah, the
or do they
places where
form
you've
more
seen
of a
them have
path?
been. Yeah, so I mean, the places where you've seen them have been like specifically kind of like around corners, you know.
Hmm. I wish my brain was slightly bigger. I feel like I'm so close to
Almost like
figuring
how
this
you
out.
would like if you were like to leave, like if you're turning around a corner, you know, you might like put your hand on the corner to sort of guide yourself around the corner. But you don't notice anything on the floor or on the ceiling.
Does it ever switch from wall to wall?
Yeah, like it's usually, like I said, usually around different corners. So as like if a corner goes to turn left, like it might, you know, have one on like the left, you know, as like the corner goes around, you know. That's what you notice here.
Okay.
I would say that it indicates a creature with suction cups that might have the ability to float.
Yeah.
Like it's not walking along the walls. It's just occasionally touching the walls.
Well, that helps to know that it's like it seems like a physical creature, or at least physical enough. So I guess we are kind of on a hunt, which luckily we can keep this our friends safe. Uh, It has to have come from cargo that's like recently passed through here.
Yes, maybe
or at
we
least
check the
from one of
cargo that
ships.
was just delivered, right?
Yeah, let's. Do we know where the cargo bay would be, or the receiving dock?
Yeah, I mean you'd find like a, you know, yeah, like they would have unloaded it into like their storehouse, their, you know, pantry slash like, so it'd be down in the cellar.
Let's head down and see what we can see.
So yeah, you go down into a cellar, and you know, this is kind of like a floating dock thing, but you know, weirdly enough, like it's basically like a box of like stone that is sort of braced by the bottom of the structure, which the structure is just kind of like loosely floating, you know, out in the astral sea. But you go down into this sort of, you know, stone box of a basement, and you know, you see some stuff unloaded, and you know, there's just like booze and dried food and you know, stuff that needs to be kept cool, barrels of, you know, different like, you know, just like various essentials, you know, grains, rice, oils, things like that.
So nothing out of the ordinary kind of sticks out?
No.
Dang. Okay. I'm thinking maybe it was a stowaway on a ship, although I feel like they would have reported like, hey, we're dying in our sleep and we don't know what's going on before, you know, rather than just make the
Yeah.
normal small talk.
Yark, roll perception.
Okay.
As you guys are like sort of crowding into this like, you know, cellar area, Fjark, you're like at the back, and you could have sworn you felt something like lightly touch your shoulder.
I turn around.
You don't see anything.
Ooh.
I tell the group, I swear something just touched me.
I'm gonna start throwing things out of the way where the shadows might be. Like if there's like, like a rack holding food and that something could hide behind, I'll kind of move it.
Okay, so you're just kind of tossing the place.
Yeah. I'm getting freaked out. You know what? I feel bad about tossing this place and kind of making it shitty for this guy that has been a victim, but at the same time, I'm kind of freaked out, and there might be something in here with us.
So as you do that, I mean, he wakes up obviously because you're like moving, and he's like, yeah, oh man, he's like, what are you guys doing? And you're tossing the place. Roll like a I don't know, do like a, let's say athletics, to see how like thoroughly you toss this place.
Oh,
I'm
there
gonna
shouldn't
join
be
in.
advantage.
I think either way, that's a pretty big roll. So
Okay.
you like just like tear everything down. Like there's no like corners or crannies or like little dark corners. Like other than it's like kind of I mean, unless you guys are have like a light on, it's like dark down here. But otherwise, you're kind of like tossing everything around.
I have a bullseye lantern. I guess I'll use that to
Yeah.
look around.
Okay. Yeah, you look around.
Alright.
You don't see anything. Except you like you like toss everything around. There's like food and dust and other stuff kind of floating through the air. And
Can I start throwing starry wisps?
yeah, what's that do?
So starry wisp is you launch a mode of light. You're supposed to target a creature, but or object in range. I guess I'm just gonna start throwing you that shit. Make a range attack spell against target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 radiant damage, and until the end of the turn, it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius and cannot benefit from invisible condition.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna throw this around.
Yeah, add a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
So that
it's
it
a
lights
cantrip
everything up.
or is it a spell?
It's a cantrip.
Okay, so you're just gonna toss it around.
Yeah.
All right. Make your spell attack roll, I guess.
Cool.
Why do you have disadvantage?
I don't know. Why do I have disadvantage?
Probably something in
You're prone.
Why am I prone?
Okay. Make the roll.
It says I'm rage. I'm not raged either, but
Oh, I'll remove that from... Okay, good.
okay. Where did it go? There we go.
Okay, those are the same roll. Yeah, so you throw a starry wisp out, and it hits like a piece of like dried ham, and it just starts glowing.
Well, I was just gonna start throwing it at like everything.
Okay, yeah, make I'll say you can do like 5 attacks, so just roll them. Roll 4 more. Yeah. So you hit a bunch of things and they light up. And they all begin to give off light.
But we don't see anything.
Oz, roll perception.
Oh boy. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
We're just gonna leave here without solving
Yeah,
this
you don't see
mystery.
anything. Yeah.
We're screwed.
All right. Well, I don't know. This guy doesn't want to come with us, but we can't leave him alone.
How bad would it be if we blew this place up? Like,
Just burned it.
He's like, I mean, I'll take a tow and I'll sit on your ship if you can tow mine to civilization.
I don't know if I want to risk whatever is here getting to the mainland.
That's true. We have a mission. We can't exactly bring a friend
Oh
with
yeah,
us.
that's true. That's true. You got to deal with this thing then.
Dude.
I was like, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I just running in, and all my guys died, and I'm on 4 hours of sleep in 3 days. What do you want from me?
Well,
He's like,
okay,
look,
I'm
I don't
saying
know.
like,
If this thing is invisible, then how are you supposed to find something like that?
well, I'm saying, what?
Is there any flour?
Yeah,
Oh,
bags of flour.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the big bag and start taking handfuls out of it and throwing it in the air around us.
Okay.
falling into
Ooh.
madness.
I'm going
Dude.
insane. I'm not scared.
As-
This is not scary.
So I'll say roll like athletics for that, just to
Okay.
see like how well you're able to like scatter the flour.
I'm gonna start helping as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Bear. As you do that, you see kind of like hovering in a corner the outline of a creature.
It's there. I will
Cast
throw
fireball.
I cast the Star Wisp so that it can't go invisible.
and I throw a lightning javelin at it.
Yeah, we're gonna roll a initiative. But yeah, let me just
I was about to say, what if it's peaceful? And then I was like, well, no.
It just killed a bunch of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it just killed a bunch of people, so, we're good.
Oh, fair.
yeah. So
I've never seen this creature in my life.
Yeah, no, me
I know.
neither.
That's why I was like, you guys don't know what this is.
You don't know. Yeah, when you were like tentacles eating your brains, I was like, oh, and then I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it just eats people's nightmares. Okay. Bear, you're first.
Okay. While it's swirling around, I will rage first, which gives me 7 temporary health. How far away is it?
It's in the corner. This is probably like a pretty big cellar, so I'd say like it's within, but it's probably within 20 feet of you.
Okay. All right. I don't need to throw the javelin then. I will reckless attack, and I will use my new maul. Am I going to be rolling with disadvantage? I assume I am, if it's invisible.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean I would say that because you threw flour on it, like it's like got an outline. So you're not disadvantaged.
Okay. Thank God.
Oof.
So I can't see it on the tracker.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So then I will roll damage. And I will try to topple it. I don't know if it's toppleable. It has the prone condition, so I will try and topple it. Okay, so it's now prone. And I will attack again. I've only really got one speed, so...
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
And I will. That will be my turn. I've used bonus action movement. Okay.
Okay.
How is this thing looking?
Not great. Yeah.
Dang, I kind of want to like keep it as a pet.
It's also like a terrifying dream eater creature.
I know, but I'm a wizard, and all wizards are evil at heart. I just want some terrifying monster to hold on to.
You could just convince
now
him.
I will.
I'm not against that.
No, it's probably not a good idea. I'll just cast Scorching Ray.
Oh yeah, Scorching Ray. That always goes really well.
What do you mean by that?
All right, do your attack rolls.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. Let's do. It is 3 rays. So let me do. For some reason, it won't let me drop it on it, but I'll just. Oh, whoops. We'll just do that. And you. Oh my gosh, Chris, you cursed me. Does a 13 hit?
No, only the 17 hits.
Oh man.
No. I do 5 damage.
It's its turn now. So it is going to bite Bear, who has knocked it prone.
I assume it gets up from prone first.
Yeah, it does hover off the ground.
Okay.
And gets off of prone. I'm surprised that it's not immune to the prone condition just because it hovers. But
yeah, that's why I was saying I don't know if it would work.
It doesn't say that it is. It has some other condition immunities, but you know.
Yep. Oh, that seems like I'm going to be doing a wisdom save.
It's true. How do you know that?
I guess. Frightful is always frightened, or whatever is always wisdom.
Oh yeah, that's true. You are frightened of this thing.
Oh, gee, yeah, that works. Yeah.
And it is going to try to hit you with a tentacle.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
As you feel like some of your worst fears sort of playing before you.
Images of Bruggen having his mind like sucked out by this tentacle beast play in Bear's head.
And then after attacking, it is going to shake and like shudder, and the you just knocked it prone, you didn't grapple it?
Yeah, I just prone.
So the flower sort of like shivers off of it and then is going to turn invisible.
If it can prevent attacks of opportunity, then I won't take one, but I will try if it doesn't.
Yeah, you can try. You'll have disadvantage because you can't see it.
Yeah.
If it's reckless, turn it to regular.
It would actually, yeah.
That still hits.
Okay.
Ooh.
Should I roll it on the fair or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
I just don't know if, because I invisible doesn't mean that you can't hit. It's not like hidden, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how that
invisible.
works. I don't know if it would.
It just means that you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
So it's not hiding. and it wasn't able to hide, so it's invisible. You still kind of generally know where it is.
Yeah.
You just have disadvantage because you can't see it.
Okay.
In terms of knowing, like if it's invisible and hidden, then you have no clue where it is.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't able to do that because it took attacks against you to try to like separate from you.
Yeah.
And make you afraid. So, which did you? Well, I guess your
I already
reckless
have
attack.
Disadvantage, so yeah.
Right.
They just
okay.
cancel out.
All right. I guess we'll skip Rugen. Fjark.
All right. I'm gonna throw a starry wisp at it so it can't go invisible again.
Okay. It is invisible now, so you're gonna have disadvantage.
Fine. Come on. Okay.
12 plus 8 is a 20. That still hits.
Yeah. Nice. So he now cannot turn invisible.
Does that deal damage?
Yes, 2d8.
Okay. Drop the damage on him. Okay, so approximately 20 feet away from you, he tried to move as you hit him, Bear.
Oh. And just to be clear, Nate, I didn't look him up or anything. I just assumed that if it was fear.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I get it. The frightful bite was. You're right. Like it's your experience. I'm not accusing you of anything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I will reckless attack. Wait. Oh, I'm still frightened. Oh, I can't do that, actually. I can't do that because I can't move closer to it.
You can't get near it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try to hit it with like a projectile weapon or something.
Yeah. Until the next dawn. You know what? I've never used this before. I'm going to pull... he's going to be freaking out. His eyes are wide. And he's going to heave out of... I guess he just has it on his back the entire time. But when he pulls it off his back, it crackles with lightning, and he just kind of like flails and chucks it at him like, oh, Jesus, get this thing away from me. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. I still have not programmed it, so...
17.
Okay, so that's a success. You take a half of this.
Whoa.
So you take 9 or 10 damage, and then it teleports back into his hand, and he'll chuck it again, but this time it doesn't turn into lightning. Ah, shit, I forgot to attack on it, but does 17 hits because I saw from last time. Okay.
Yeah, so you kill it with that hit.
Oh, okay.
You did a lot of damage to it.
Yeah.
And it fizzles away into dream dust. And the guy's like, oh goodness. Okay. Well, so I guess I wasn't going crazy. That was a thing. Some nightmare octopus thing.
That was a thing.
He's like, all right, well,
freaky thing.
I'm gonna take these guys home and report this encounter. We've never heard of this thing. I never heard of this thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever heard of this thing, at least.
I'm pretty sure it ate their nightmares and killed them. All right. So he's like, do you guys want to stay the night, or you guys trying to keep going, or you're welcome to stay here, I guess. I would like to leave, though.
Oh, you want to come with us?
He's like, I got to take my boat and my crew back. I mean, if you want to tow me back to civilization, like maybe that would be good. That way I'm not alone.
We gotta make a stop first. Unless you want to go to the Dwarven realm.
I'll take it. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay. That works.
He sets up so that he can like tie his ship to yours, so that you guys can like kind of drag his ship, and then he gets on your boat, and you guys make your way.
Cool.
All right. So,
okay.
sorry. Go ahead. What's up?
How do we know that was the only one?
Well, I don't know, man. You want to check for more?
Maybe.
You have a way to do it?
I don't. Yeah, we'll just wait and see if someone dies.
In their sleep.
Nice.
Great idea.
It will be fine.
Yeah, you wake up in the morning and that guy died in his sleep.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
If there was a second one, there were two the whole time. No, I didn't. I just threw one at you. Yeah, so you guys make your way and you end up in the Dwarvish realm. And I'll give you guys each a long rest just to
Oh, nice. Okay.
reset. And then that's where we'll stop. So we'll be ready to start the heist next week.
Cool.
So, I don't know. Good times, guys.
Nice.
Super fun.
Yeah. What level are you guys?
7.
7? All right. Level up
Ooh. Okay.
next week.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hop off.
Alright.
Good game. See you guys next week.
GGs. Thanks for running, Nate. That was very fun,
All right.
guys.
Yep, thanks,
See you
Nate.
next week. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
Skip. Boy.